What's up, everybody? It's Grim, your YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Champion, coming to you today with my WrestleMania 32 reactions. And I thought that it was a really good show. I enjoyed the shit out of it up until the main event, where it completely shit the bed. And I'm talking drizzling diarrhea. What a fucking fail main event of WrestleMania. Really? Roman Reigns takes the championship, no fanfare, no interference, no huge spots. There was barely anything awesome, except for the fact when, Roman Reigns speared Stephanie McMahon by accident, and Roman Reigns did spear Triple H through the barricade. Those two spots were pretty badass. Triple H didn't do dick with the sledgehammer. I thought this was supposed to be a no disqualification match. No, they never announced it. They never announced it on Raw, they never announced it on SmackDown, they didn't announce it on WrestleMania. So a couple advertisements said it, but it wasn't a no DQ match. Triple H couldn't even use the damn sledgehammer. And the people were booing Roman Reigns. People were pissed. They were salty as pretzels out in the audience, 100,000 strong. Boo! No, they weren't, Graham. I didn't hear anybody booing. Yeah, because the WWE producers were fucking with the audio mix. You could barely hear the audience, but trust me, everybody who was there, confirm it down in the comments below how loud those boos were. They were deafening. So Roman Reigns hits Triple H with a spear. 1, 2, 3. The crowd erupts in even bigger boos. Roman's the champ, and Vince McMahon's backstage jerking off. He's like, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, Roman's the champ. Oh, really, Vince? Come on, man. It wasn't even an exciting match either. And I think, if it was more exciting, Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar was a way better match last year. At least Triple H and Stephanie McMahon had a cool entrance. They did a Skeletor and Evil Lynn gimmick. Well, the big beak incarnate is Skeletor. Ah! Roman Reigns didn't have any type of special entrance. This son of a bitch should have came out in a laser tag game or something. A bunch of little 5-year-olds running around with laser tag guns, wearing little laser tag vests. Wouldn't that have been fun? At least it would have been comedy or something. R.I.P. Wyatt family. Now, we didn't even know if the Wyatt family were going to be even on the show. They weren't booked. We just had 5 hours of action, right? And out comes The Rock. The Rock's touting the attendance record. Okay, great. The Rock comes out with some kind of flamethrower, and he's blowing flames all around, and I'm like, did he just come out of the closet, baby booster bitch? I didn't know that The Rock was flaming. I always thought that The Rock was electrifying. But here he is with this big flamethrower. But then out comes the Wyatt family. And I'm like, oh great, finally we get to see The Rock roast the Wyatts. I could just see The Rock. Bray Wyatt, you come out here with your garbage beard, your Halloween mask, and your cute little smock. What are you gonna do? Play finger paints? It doesn't matter if you're gonna play finger paints. No, he didn't go that far, but he did say something about he's the eater of Hot Pockets instead of the eater of worlds. That was funny. And then all of a sudden, through some trash talk, there's an impromptu match. The Rock versus Eric Rowan. Rock bottom, boom, done. The Rock beats Eric Rowan in 6 seconds. That was a match. 6 seconds. A new WrestleMania record. R.I.P. Eric Rowan. Just fire him. We can't take him seriously now. I mean, I know it's The Rock, but how the hell are we supposed to take Eric Rowan seriously when he just got beat in 6 seconds at WrestleMania? Too stupid! Get rid of the fucker. He's done. He's done. He's dead to me. So now brown-ass Blowman and Gay Wyatt. Oh, baby booster bitch. I want a piece of the cock. Here comes Gay Wyatt. Apple juice! What? John Cena's back? Oh, he's cleared for competition. Might as well have him come out there. Him and The Rock beat the shit out of brown-ass Blowman and Gay Wyatt. And that's it. R.I.P. Wyatt family. The bastards are buried. Now I want to talk about Hell in the Cell. Or should we call it Age in the Cage? Because, Shane McMahon and The Undertaker are both pretty old. And they're fighting for control of the company. But it's not the main event of the show. Too stupid! So this match starts off, and they're really going at it. They're really trying to make it look brutal. Shane McMahon hits the coast-to-coast with a garbage can. Undertaker hits a choke slam on the solid steel steps to Shane, right? And all of a sudden, Shane grabs some bolt cutters. He starts cutting the side of the cage. And then the Undertaker slams him through the side of the cage. And then Shane McMahon lays the Undertaker on a table. And then Shane McMahon climbs to the top of the Hell in the Cell. Oh God, Shane, don't do this. Where the fuck was Jim Ross to call this? Oh my God, Shane with the leap of faith off the top of the 20-foot Hell in a Cell. Backstage, Mick Foley was like, God damn it. Here goes Shane off the top. Ah! Undertaker moves right through the friggin' table. Now, Shane did not die. You want to know why? Under that announce table was an air pillow. And you could see it go out the back towards the crowd, and you could sort of see the table lower a little bit. It was still a huge impact. It was still a huge impact. It was still a sick stunt. I'm not trying to take anything away from it, but he didn't just fall through a table like Foley did. So, because he would be dead. I'm sorry. Nobody just falls like that through a friggin' wood table and survives. It doesn't happen. Thank God for that stunt pillow. And The Undertaker's reaction was hilarious. He was sitting there like this, funny as fuck. The Undertaker gets up. Shane McMahon's like, come on. The Undertaker's like, I'm gonna end you, boy. Picks him up, boom, tombstone, 1, 2, 3. No interference! Mean Street Posse, where are you? Balor Club, where are you? Nothing, no interference. Control the company, nobody gives a fuck. Whatever. It was cool to see Shane McMahon come out for his entrance with his kids, you know? I mean, Undertaker's like, I'm gonna kill you in front of your wife and family. Well, no, the Undertaker didn't really kill him. Shane tried to kill himself with that friggin' jump. It was in Shane. It was crazy to see that after that was the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. And, you know, full of fucking jobbers, pretty much. But they snuck somebody in there. Tatanka. They snuck somebody in there. Baron Corbin. And then they snuck Shaq in there. What? Oh, Goldberg's coming back. Oh, John Cena's coming back. We got Shaq. Why? 'Cause reasons. Shaq is in there facing off with the Big Show. They toss out Damian Sandow in 5 seconds. Oh wait, here's Diamond Dallas Page. What the fuck? Why is he in there? And it was actually cool to see, in the end, we didn't get some old asshole like Big Show Kane or Fart Henry winning it. We got to see Baron Corbin. You know, the guy from NXT that's big and boring, so... Big boring guys reigning supreme here. We had Lita unveil the WWE Women's Championship. No more butterfly belt, bitch. That thing is gone. Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte are gonna battle it out for this belt. We all thought that Sasha Money in the Banks was gonna win, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We were all rooting for her. And she comes out dressed up in some awful outfit that I hated. She looked like a cringe carnival. I'm like, what the hell's going on here, Sasha? What happened to your cool costumes? Regardless, we all know she can wrestle. And they put on a great match. One of the funniest spots in this match was Charlotte did this friggin' moonsault off the top onto Becky and Sasha, but she just hit Becky. Completely clocked her with her cooter. It was just cooter to the forehead. And then at one point, Sasha Banks and Ric Flair were like going back and forth. Becky Lynch goes to dive onto Sasha Banks, but Sasha Banks pulls Ric Flair in the way, and Becky Lynch dives on Ric Flair, but then they kind of rolled around where Ric Flair was on top of Becky Lynch. I'm like, what the fuck just happened here? We all know what Rick was trying to do. He was trying to slip her the summer sausage, if you know what I mean. But in the end, Ric Flair becomes a factor again. He's holding Sasha Banks on the outside so Charlotte can score the pin on Becky Lynch. You bitch. Dirty Dick Rick, he's a prick, and people were pissed. I seen on Twitter a lot of people were disappointed in the Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar match. I couldn't understand why. It's exactly what was advertised. The death of Dean Ambrose. I mean, come on, people. I told you this in my predictions. There's no way Dean Ambrose is going to hang with Brock. He's the beast incarnate. He's going to beat the shit out of that scrawny little dude in jeans. And sure as fuck he did. But Dean Ambrose, like I said, put up an awesome fight. He's like, come on. What did he get? Suplex 13 times? And Dean... What the fuck, Dean? Where was the wagon full of weapons? Apparently, like some sort of Easter egg hunt, he hid all the weapons under the ring previously before the start of the show. Which was dumb. The chainsaw was under there, the fire extinguisher. No, I wanted to see the little red wagon come down to the ring. I wanted to see Brock stuff you in it. And I wanted to see Brock take the wagon with you in it to Suplex City. That would have been funny as fuck. But no, fail. They just had Brock beat the shit out of him. Like I said, Dean came back a couple times. Dean brought in a whole bunch of chairs, and that wound up being his demise. Dean, you couldn't even take out Brock with dirty dildos into the solid steel chairs. So what happened? You got F5'd on the fucking solid steel chair pile. 1, 2, 3. Beast Incarnate wins. AJ Styles took on Chris Jericho in a pretty decent match. Like, it wasn't anything huge. There wasn't no fanfare. It was just like a solid quality wrestling match. And, you know, I felt bad because people were getting distracted. If you were following along on Twitter, if you knew people that were in the arena, they were setting up the entrance for the New Day while these two guys are trying to fight. Half of the audience attention was over on the New Day setup. They were setting up a big box of Booty-O cereal. Poor AJ Styles and Chris Jericho got the thunder stolen away from them, and I was super surprised to see Chris Jericho win. I'm like, okay, well, I guess, all right, he did the job to Zack Ryder on Raw. I guess AJ's got to put him over, but I kind of thought they'd give AJ a big win here at WrestleMania. They're like, fuck you, TNA. So, okay, next up, we're going to have the New Day, or as Kerry Von Erich called them at the Hall of Fame, the New Gay. Really? Okay, the New Day versus the League of Nations, or the Lads as they call themselves. Wait, League of Nations, L-O-N. That's LON, not lads. Too stupid! But it's the League of Urinations. What do you expect from these dumb fucking idiots? Okay, and Bad News Barrett is not going to be fighting in the match. Apparently it's a 3-on-3, even though it was advertised as a 4-on-3 handicap match, right? Okay, fail. Big E had a big botch in this match. He went to go belly-to-belly suplex Rusev over the top, and he fucked it up, right? And then he was going to do that dive through the ropes, like right after, and he fell on his head. I thought he got seriously injured. I was like, oh my god, Big E, oh, are you okay, dude? And that set up the finish of the match, where Sheamus broke-kicked Xavier Woods' head off, and 1, 2, 3. That's too stupid! And why the fuck did the League of Masturbation win this match? Fucking jerk-offs. The New Day should have won here. And the New Day dominated the feud. I guess they needed to lose, right? And the fact that the New Day had an awesome entrance coming out of the big box of Bootio cereal, like they tipped the box over and Bootio cereal fell out. And they came out in these Power Ranger costumes. No, they were Dragon Ball Z. I don't know what Dragon Ball Z is. They looked like the White Power Ranger to me. and Rusev kicking the Bootios down the friggin' entrance aisle. That was funny stuff. So the entrance was better than the match. The match was better than the finish. Fell. And after the New Day match, the League of Urination standing there acting like a bunch of tough guys saying that they could take on any 3 teams and blah, blah, blah. Whose music hits? Shawn Michaels. Why is Shawn Michaels coming out? Oh, wait a minute. Who's coming out behind him? Mick Foley? Wait a minute. We need a third. Here comes Stone Cold Steve Austin. What the fuck are they doing here? They come out and kick the shit out of the League of Nations. So follow me here for a second. You have the hottest act in WWE right now, the New Day, get their asses beat by the League of Urinations, only to have the League of Urinations get their ass beat by 3 dudes who've been retired for years. That makes sense, doesn't it? Well, it's WWE. We can do what we want. P.S. I loved it. It was a funny segment. It was awesome. But it made no sense. So then the New Day are all happy. Oh yeah, they're all helped out. Let's all have beers, and Stone Cold's drinking beer, and the New Day's like, come on, Stone Cold, let's dance. And Stone Cold's like, I'm gonna dance. Nope. And gives a stunner to Xavier Woods. The Intercontinental title ladder match was insane, and probably my favorite match of the night. Why? Well, one of my favorite guys of all time, Zack Ryder won! Zack Ryder won the Intercontinental Championship. What the fuck? How the hell did this happen? I think they wanted to surprise us. They're like, well, you know, nobody is going to give Zack Ryder a chance. Yeah. So we're going to put him over. Yeah. We're going to give the crowd something they really want to see, you know, because we're going to piss them off later with Roman winning the championship. Yeah. So you got Kevin Owens nearly dies. People were legitimately tweeting me. They're like, is Kevin Owens dead? Because Sami Zayn gave him like this friggin' half sleeper suplex onto a ladder, and it did look like he died, but I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure if he died, they would have told us. There were some more sick spots in the match. Sin Cara, he got pushed off the top of the ladder onto Stardust, who was laying on a ladder. Stardust was wearing a Dusty Rhodes memorial costume and had a Dusty Rhodes black and yellow polka dot ladder, even though he's not Cody Rhodes, right? Right, okay. We've seen, like I said, Sakara do a big flip to the outside. Zack Ryder did a huge elbow drop off the top. And Zack Ryder takes the title! How exciting is that? Good for you, broski! Okay, so now we have to talk about the pre-show. On the pre-show, we got to see an empty arena match when Kalisto defended the United States title against Ryback. And why was it an empty arena match? I don't really know what happened, but apparently there was some type of fail in the ticketing system at this AT&T Stadium, and people weren't allowed in. So here they are starting a match, and there's literally not people in the front row. On like the off-camera side, they moved everybody around to kind of make it look like it was full on the hard camera side, but there was nobody in the arena. You panned around with big empty sections all over the place. People were pissed, standing outside sweating in the sun. They can't even see the fucking United States Championship match, which was pretty good. I actually thought this was way better than I thought. I had zero expectations for this match because of Ryback, obviously. You know, Kalisto's cool. And Ryback and Kalisto actually nailed it times 2. I think they must have practiced this for like 3 weeks. We're like, look, this has got to be good. People think we're shit. Let's change their minds. And you did it. And Kalisto won. Kalisto kept the belt, and the match was good, so good for them. And the Usos beat the Dudley Boys. The Usos beat the Dudley Boys with like 17 super kicks. It's like Super Kick City, bitch. It's like WrestleMania 32, brought to you by the Super Kick. Super Kick, the official move of WrestleMania 32. I'm like, what the hell's with so many super kicks? Even in the Intercontinental title ladder match. Super Kick City, bitch. So I think the Usos need to mix it up a bit more, even though they beat the Dudley Boys, which I predicted. But after the victory, the Dudleys wanted to put the Usos through tables, but the Usos then flipped the script, and the Usos laid the Dudley Boys on the table, and they did stereo table dives. When I say stereo, you say oh, stereo table dive by the Usos. It was pretty awesome. And then finally the 5-on-5 Divas match, which was Team Total Divas versus Team Bad and Blonde. We got to see the wrestling debut of Lana, who was wrestling in some sort of JCPenney's department store bathing suit. But, Divas match. 5-on-5. Botch City, bitch. But Eva Marie didn't even botch that bad. And people were booing her out of the building, similar to the way they did at the end with Roman Reigns. I think they should put Eva Marie with Roman Reigns. Could you imagine the hate? And Team Total Divas won, and it was good pre-show Divas action. And after Team Total Divas wins, here comes that big boob neck brace bitch, Nikki Bella. She's like, I have to celebrate with my team. Look at me in my neck brace. So let me know what you guys thought of WrestleMania. I want to know what you thought of the show in the comments below. Was it awesome? Was it shit? It was on way too late. 7 hours of fucking wrestling, 6 hours, whatever it was. I don't know. I started watching at 5 p.m. and I finished watching at 11:47 p.m. And this review's going up at like 2 a.m. Eastern time. Too long, way too much wrestling, but all in all, it was awesome. And I thank you guys for watching my WrestleMania reactions. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Grim out!